All right, in this video, we are going to talk about two-way tables. And two-way tables are just like this one up here. It's a way to look at two different things. So in this example, we're going to look at people that have cats versus people that have dogs and those that have neither. Okay? So a veterinarian asked each of her 18 patrons if they had a dog. She also asked if they had a cat. The Venn diagram below shows the data she collected. Patrons just means customers, okay? So we have this Venn diagram here that every person in the red has a cat, every person in the blue has a dog, and then where they overlap, they have both, and then it looks like 0 people have neither. So we're going to use that to fill out this chart. So this first box would be the people that have a cat and have a dog. So that would be 7, because 7 people have both. This box would be the people that have a dog but don't have a cat. So that would be these 5 people here. And then in total, that means there are 12 people that have a dog. Yes? Good. This box would be the people that have a cat but don't have a dog. So it would be these 6 here. And that would mean that there are 13 people that have cats. Since there are 0 people that have no cat and no dog, then that means there are 6 people that don't have a dog and 5 people that don't have a cat. And the total people would be 12 plus 6 or 13 plus 5, both totaling 18, which we needed to be there. Now if you do practice on Khan won't have these total columns, which sometimes makes it difficult, so I just add them on there using the scratch pad. Okay? But let's try a different one. Addie tracked whether he wore a tie and whether he received a compliment on his outfit for 30 days. The Venn diagram below shows what he did. So we first here, this would be when he wore a tie and received a compliment. Looks like that's 8 times. Here would be when he received a compliment and didn't wear a tie. So he received a compliment not wearing a tie. That would be 5, which means he received a compliment a total of 13 times. He didn't receive a compliment, but he wore a tie 7 times. And it looks like there were 10 times where he neither wore a tie and didn't receive a compliment, making the number of days that he didn't receive a compliment 17. And 13 and 17 would add up to that 30. And then here, there were 15 days where he didn't wear a tie, or where he wore a tie, and 15 where he didn't. So these are pretty easy to fill out. Now sometimes you're not given that Venn diagram, but you're just given some information. Okay, so here we have Roman knows the following information about the 32 classes he took in high school. We're talking about whether Roman studied or didn't study and passed or didn't pass. So first of all, 32 classes is his total number of classes. So we know this has to equal 32. He studied 4, but did not pass 3 classes. So he studied and didn't pass 3. We know that goes there. He passed 27 classes in total. So he passed 27. And he studied for 26 classes instead of total. In total, so that would mean this is 26. So we only have 4 boxes filled out, but we can fill out the rest using subtraction. So 26 minus the 3 didn't pass means he passed 23. If he studied for 23 and there was a total of 27 that he passed and 23 he studied for, that means there's 4 he didn't study for, right? If there were 32 total classes and he studied for 26, then how many didn't he study for? Well, that would be 6. In the same total, we can use 32 classes as his total number of classes. If he passed 27, then he didn't pass 5. And then there would be 2 that he didn't pass or study for. So we just use subtraction to figure out all that rest. Okay? Last one here. Manny knows the following information about a group of 13 professional golfers. So we know the total here is 13. 9 of the golfers have both practiced for 10,000 hours. That's what we're debating here, practice or not practice, and they've won a major. So 9 have done both. 10 in total have practiced 10,000 hours, so 10 here. And that's pretty easy to say. One of those has not won a major. 10 in total have won a major, so 10 here. That's pretty easy to say. Okay, then 1 has not practiced but won a major. Okay, so then that means if there was 10 that won a major, then 3 have not, and 10 have practiced, then 3 have not, and 2 of them would be the remaining piece that says they have not practiced or won a major. All right.